Hello, everybody. So, today I am doing another tier list of strongest One Piece characters. And if you wonder why I'm talking so quiet, I'm back at my parents' house, and well, yeah, they don't really know I do this stuff for reasons. So I'm gonna try to do it quietly just so that way I don't bother anybody. So basically, what I've got here is I've got a top 10 overall, just overall strongest characters, and that's the only one where I'll actually go in order. Close. Some people like Sengoku, or Shanks, who have shown that they are definitely powerful, but haven't shown enough to really make it to the top 10. And this, how's that? Oh, uh, so basically, since people before and after the time skip are pretty different, I made it to your list for after the time skip. So A, B, C, and D, and then an A, B, C, and D tier before the time skip. Something like an unknown. So it's like people like to say Dragon, who we know they might be powerful, but we know absolutely nothing about their power. So yeah, fodder. This will be a universal thing. Basically, if someone's weak, overall weak, then yeah, I'll be a little picky with like people who are post time skip, but like because I'm not gonna put someone who's in after the time skip, and they're weak, too weak to even be D tier, so I'm just gonna put them right here. No, I'm gonna put them in fodder, and just because we and here's pretty much the rules. If we see someone's power after the time skip, I'll be ranking them after the time skip. So I'll say we've seen there's a lot of characters. We've seen Vivi after the time skip, but we have no idea if she's gotten any stronger or not. Forever he didn't show us anything about her fighting ability, but we know she wasn't really too tough after during before the time skip. And sorry about that. Sorry about that noise. Our house is kind of a little bit old. Basically outrang Vivi like before the time skip. And no, I'm not gonna put her in fodder. She became a number agent in the Borough Works, so she deserves to at least be in the ranking. So yeah, without further ado, I'll just get started. C tier, and there are a ton of characters to get through. I spent maybe about an hour yesterday and didn't even get halfway through. So yeah, I'm not really gonna just justify everybody. Oh, and just because some people end up in the same tier doesn't mean they're on an equal level. I do think she, what exact word? I think that was a boy. But probably be probably not. I don't know. Plus power is kind of unknown, but we've seen a little bit of it. Well, he did stop him from C tier. He probably should be in D tier, but I don't know. That part very easy. Oh, he beat Diamante, so I'm gonna put him on the same level as Kobe. This one may be kind of a surprise, but like if you saw Whole Cake Island or Sulong form, yeah, I can't put her on par with category, but like I can definitely put her up there. Really? I'm just gonna assume that all the other Sulan forms are even stronger. Really, I know I'm not supposed to make assumptions. That's kind of one of my rules, but like, it's safe to assume, you know. But either way, I don't think anyone could be categorized. So maybe these two. He did say we'll pull Roger. Pull the Roger. I'm sorry. And like I said earlier, yeah, he's not that tough. I don't really know about Kid, you know, but his powers are necessarily unknown. So yeah, like even though his durability is not that good, he's not really that good of a fighter. It's like his devil for put him there with these. Really? It's kind of unknown, but from what we've seen of him, we've seen like training montages with Luffy. You could put him in close. I don't think he's quite top 10 like everybody else thinks. Yep. And again, I do think Naruto could probably beat the corpse of. Well, probably not. It's like well, he does kind of have flesh, just not a lot of it. Which I don't get why, because but he's been dead a lot longer than Brook, and Brook doesn't have any flesh. Granted, Brook's flesh has been in the air, so maybe that's the problem. I don't know. But oh, pretty good fighter. He probably should be in D tier, like this guy. And I'm not going to spoil anything, so I'm not going to explain why he's in there for you anime watchers. I watch the anime too, it's just I also read the manga. Fodder. Pretty weak. Fodder. She got beat by Usopp. If it was for durability, I'd put her there, because she did survive a huge explosion. We don't know. I'm not ranking these, but he is higher up than those two. And believe me, read the manga. A lot of people, after reading the manga, think I should put him like here, which I should not. Category would destroy him. Please. And so would anybody else, as long as they can get close. Don't think there's a big father. She jumps. Stop coming downstairs. Downstairs. Yeah, B tier. Might be one of the weaker B tier, but B tier. I was gonna put him in like maybe the B tier or maybe even the A tier, but like we don't know the extent of his powers. We know what his powers do. We don't know how strong he can be. We don't know anything about her. This one might surprise people. Originally I had him in the A tier, but like he is definitely physically strong. Like probably the most physically strong character besides Dorian Brody we've seen in the three-time skip era. But like you want to just in pure physical like lifting strength. Like he could be beat by a lot of people like Puma, a lot of other people. But physically speaking, he's probably not the strongest. So yeah, I'll keep him there. But I can't waste any more time. He's yeah, though he's definitely not one of the top 10 strongest characters. He's a at the end of the video, I'll rank everybody. Well, everybody in the top 10. But that's it. No, I'll put him in B tier. Weak. We don't know. Probably fodder, but we don't know. Train Zoro. But it probably deserves to be in at least D tier, but I'm gonna put him in D tier. Sure, she beats Odin. He was like 8. I don't know. Probably pretty strong. D tier. D tier. Two of them fighting Zora when he was on fire. One sword. And that's about it. D tier. Weak. Weak. B tier. I do think it's probably the weakest one I put in B tier so far, but yeah. I'm gonna keep it there. We don't know. Like, you really can't be in his army without Blackbeard's, Whitebeard's. Sorry, it's early. You can't be one of Whitebeard's division commanders unless you probably deserve to be here. And he blocked Mihawk's sword strike, so in order to protect Whitebeard from it. So yeah. We don't know anything about this guy. I'm gonna put him there. He's pretty skilled with hockey. Tiger. No, I'm just realizing this one says cats with a space in between. And that one says bats. Yeah, it's funny. Anyway, don't really know much about his strength, but like from what we did see, I think he's strong, but not really strong for post time skip. Probably deserves mid C tier, but I don't know. I know enough tonight to keep him out of here, but like weak. I'm gonna put him in A tier. They're still pretty strong. Sure, they're not the most powerful, but like physically speaking, I'm gonna bump him up. Probably doesn't deserve to be there, but just in case. This one might be a surprise, but like, he's definitely not going there. Not even close. But, he's without a doubt the weakest person I'm doing this to. I'm putting B tier because he is surprisingly strong. Not ridiculously strong, but surprisingly strong. And no, he does not go on fire. He goes here. One, he's definitely not the strongest person here. He is ridiculously strong for the post-time skip era. Pre-time skip, that's what I mean. Again, it's early. We don't know how strong Shiryu is. We saw him cutting up regular guards and then not staying a chance, but those guys easily go here. So yeah. Ivankov is surprisingly strong in the Impel Down arc, at least in the Funimation code. Luffy said that Ivankov was the strongest person of the escapees. So yeah. So while I don't think Ivankov is stronger than Luffy now, he might be. He or she, it's a little confusing, but like I'll call her she, because they do call her the queen of. What is it? I can't remember the name. New Common Land. Anyway. Yeah, you probably don't want to get killed as Devil Fruit, but other than that, we don't know how strong he is. This guy's pretty weak. Yeah. There's one of the stronger people escape here. Probably the strongest of Enver's subordinates. Weak. Robin was able to beat the ever living crap out of this guy pre-time skip. So, I guess with his physical strength. Because that is kind of underestimating Robin. I don't know who that is. Unknown. Fodder. Unknown. He's not that strong. He's a whale. Yeah. While I'm not really a fan of most of Don Quixote's opponents, I'm definitely not a fan of his. He's pretty strong. He, on the other hand, isn't. Cheeky. His actual showings in Strong World are not that good. As Luffy was just able to beat him with a Gear 3rd attack. He's rivaled. He was rivaled to Roger and Whitebeard, so yeah, I guess he deserves to at least be there. Maybe. I don't know. We're still in a filler arc, so I'm not going to count that post time skip. But yeah, this might be surprising, but he's Vice Admiral for a reason. So I'm taking out Sea Kings, but he's definitely one of the weaker people on this list, without doubt. Nah. If I was ranking strongest attacks, it would definitely be higher on this list, but it's probably one of the top 10. But the King Punch definitely makes him deserve to be among there. He's probably the strongest person there. I knew that might be saying a little too much, but he's definitely not the weakest. It's Fodder. Yeah. Put her in D tier because she knows hockey. Physical strength. He deserves to be there. His brother used the jacket for their powers. Together with his strength and his brother's ferocity. Anyway, these next few I'm just gonna him as the exception because he got one shot by Luffy, so I'm gonna bump him down because of his durability and fighting skills. But I definitely see he's on par with Katakuri. He's definitely physically stronger. Because he threw that guy when he ate a ton fruit, and then just kind of pressed against that guy. The guy picked him up and threw him when he was going for, I believe it was 100,000 tons. Yeah, that's over 200 million pounds. So he's probably the physically strongest character we've seen in One Piece. Granted, it shattered most of his bones, but yeah, he's ridiculously strong. Not Fodder. But I'm in D tier. See, there's definitely one of the weaker ones there. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Don't know. Probably strong. Deserves better, but I don't know. I don't like him, so I'm gonna put him there. Yeah. I'm gonna go on a little stream and stop justifying them for a little bit just to save time. With the exception of him. He held his own against Mihawk. A lot of people think he's a lot weaker than he actually is. But no, he's easily one of the strongest swordsmen we've seen to date, without a doubt. Yeah, no. That one kind of hurts because he was one of my favorite characters. I haven't seen enough from him to actually put him higher, though he is stronger than most people think. Just because he probably deserves to be all the way up here. But we haven't seen any strength feats from him. All we know is he's gigantic. Yeah, don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another one. They say his strength is comparable to that of a young Whitebeard. So, yeah, easily deserves to be there. This one might be controversial, and if we have time, I'll get into it later. Yep, not put him in top 10. I hate that guy. I love Yubashiri, and he just destroyed it. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Weak. I don't know who that is. Definitely weak. I'm gonna assume he's flat Earth. You know, Caribou's a scrap and Caribou's he is. Don't know. Don't really know. Even higher if he would just train with his double fruit a little bit more. Weak. Weak. Here's the strongest of this post-time skip band of weaklings. But if it was pre-time skip, it'd actually be fairly high. And at the same time, I would just put these guys in fodder. They probably deserve to be higher, but I really don't care. Don't know. I don't know how strong this guy is. We don't know how strong he is. We don't know how strong he is. You know, he's weak. Pretty impressive devil fruit, to be honest, but like, still pretty weak. Like, if he ever puts his hands on you, then the free throws won't ever hit you. So, yeah. We've seen one example of his strength in the manga. And that's what put him here. And saying that, I put him in unknown. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's so impressive. Yeah, it's just literally one swing of his blade. That's all we've seen, and it's enough to put him right here. So yeah, we gotta not necessarily anything more about it. Dragon. Keep in mind, in a lot of time, we don't know if that was him showing off his actual strength, or if that was some kind of weapon or some kind of technology that he has. We don't know. Okay, sorry about the little noise of my dog. Don't know. Weak. I think probably most, if not every character on this list could beat him. Well, at least a few characters on this list could beat him. This part of the list could beat him. I'd say he at least deserves to be there, maybe. Hachin. We've seen him in the post-time skip, but he was always injured, so I didn't get to see him fight. He's one of Arlong's strongest men, and it did seem to get a little stronger the next time we saw him. So yeah, put him there. Elamir. Deserves to be fodder, but we don't know. She didn't knock Arlong on his ass, but she put him right. Because he got beat by Usopp, but he got beat by him because he was outwitted. So yeah, maybe these guys are pretty weak. I'm gonna be honest. He's the strongest besides Arlong. So yeah, I'm gonna put him right there. Weak. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Stronger than people give him credit for. Yeah, might be a surprise, but I'm not going into it. again, you can beat those two guys, so yeah. Oh wait, no, sorry, a little bit too high. No, we know he got stronger in the post-time skip era, but we don't know how strong. So I'm gonna keep him in an unknown. Yeah, she's a pretty good level for user. Not like amazing by any means, but pretty good. You can put her there. Because while she's stronger than Taishiki, she's not stronger by much. You can put him there because he is like probably the second weakest Logia user we've seen. Well, then again, I guess the Nets thing is pretty powerful. If he wasn't so intelligent, he'd probably be a lot lower. But granted, he's like the most intelligent idiot in the show. I love somebody to chop it. Put him there. And we know they got stronger. We know they got training on observation alchemy, but like, we don't know where they're at. Hey, that guy. This guy, I cannot remember his name. Not an insult to the character, I'm just that bad with names. He's one of the stronger of the Doflamingo family. He's the other ways to go. I want to just put him in fodder and get it over with, but he's surprisingly strong. He's not that strong, but he is surprisingly strong. Now, keep in mind, we've only seen him fight in the pre-time skip era. So while he probably deserves to be pretty high in the post-time skip, we don't know. But he definitely makes it here. So, I don't know. He's pretty weak. Pretty much the main thing we have to go off is our strength with him now. Like his age now, like if it was younger, then he had probably potential, but you know. Now we saw him punch Marco in the face. Which is definitely a good showing, but it's all we've got. So one of these one or two more things. Oh, yeah, literally that was for comedic purposes. So yeah. No, he's ridiculously strong. We just don't know how strong. Nah, he's not that strong. But we don't know really how strong she is. You know, the thing is, she was holding back during that entire fight so that we didn't kill anybody. So yeah, we don't know how strong she is. Probably stronger than most people think. Oh, very weak. A lot of people underestimate this guy. We have one feat in the post-time skip era, and for the sake of not spoiling it, I'll only judge him on here. But yeah, he definitely deserves to be. I don't think he's anywhere close to my top 10 strongest, but like, he is definitely stronger than people think. Yeah, I saw him Dressrosa take down an entire block by himself. So I am going to put him Dibbling Smart on hockey, assuming you didn't know it to begin with, in B tier. But not definitely not the strongest person in this tier, but definitely strong. So why is he in there? Let's put him right there. Okay, anyway. That was a good shot. We don't know how good. Weak. I don't understand this guy fight out of it. This guy double fruit. There might be some kind of mythical zone. Either that or he can just like turn his arms to wings. Just somehow figure that out, even though most people just have to go half bird, with the exception of Marco. Yeah. Took the entire force, all the strides, and an upgrade of the Luffy to take this thing down. So yeah, definitely deserves to be there. I don't know, we literally don't have a single feat from them other than shooting an apple. And yes, and yeah, shot one of the Navy's top snipers, but I don't think that was a canon episode. Pretty sure that was filler. So yeah, can't really go with that. So he gave Sanji a pretty decent fight. So I'm gonna put him in C tier. He's probably one of the weakest, if not the. Okay, stronger than any of these guys except Arlong. So yeah, I'd say he deserves to be there. Probably still one of the weakest though. They're like, what about Zeph? Well, Zeph trained Sanji. So yeah, don't know who that is. I literally have no clue. Same with him. We don't know how strong this guy is. Let's see, Snack. Did we see anything from Snack? I thought I can remember. Right there. It's unknown. Jack is definitely not one of the strongest Tokaido's men. Well, of the three main subordinates he has, he's probably the weakest of those three, but he's still ridiculously strong. So really, put him in A tier. Probably should be in B. But, I don't know. Green Bay. I'm sure with just a couple more fights, We'll see him in beat. We'll see him in each tier. Without a doubt. He's the first villain where Luffy had to go into Gear 4 to beat. He's definitely the weakest person I'd put here. But I'm gonna put him there just because he's the first villain where Luffy had to go Gear 4 to beat him. But granted, he had to go Gear 4 against Katakuri still put up a good fight. Wow, the Flamingo was no match for Gear 4. I still think, with the exception of maybe these two, he's definitely the strongest person. He's definitely stronger than anybody else on this list. So yeah, I don't know about him, but like, again, we don't know the full extent of his power. We just know he's strong enough to be here. So yeah. Wow, there are a lot of characters on this list. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, can I stop paying attention to how far up I was getting? Yeah, I'll keep her. I'll keep her there. She's definitely probably the weakest person here, but like, I'll keep her there just for the sake. All we know about her is she makes people cheery, and she doesn't wear a bra. Okay, not that I'm complaining. That guy's put on this list twice. Okay, finally making a dent. I don't know. She's definitely not up there with like Lucci and Jikaku, because like Luffy just barely beat Lucci, but he beat her pretty easily when he went into Gear 2nd. I don't know who that is. Well, Luffy had to go into Gear 4 to beat him. So I'm gonna keep him right here. Because the other people that Luffy's had to go to Gear 4 to beat, he's probably the weakest. So yeah, I'm not gonna put him up here. But still, it is dope for well, he himself may not be ridiculously strong. I don't know why my video just zoomed in. Yeah, he's not weak. Yeah. So I'm gonna put right here. Keep in mind, I'm not going with political power. For those of you who don't know, this is Odin. Yeah, I don't know, I've seen him in the anime yet. But yeah, you'll be surprised, but like, there's a reason why you see it. He didn't really seem to fight that much. I completely hate all of Sanji's brothers, but they're all pretty tough. Not compared to Sanji, but like just overall, they're pretty strong. The most disappointing thing about whole Kick Island is we didn't get to see Sanji beat them up. We saw him kick him once, but we didn't even get to see the kick. But yeah, we don't know how tough she is in the manga or the anime yet. And if you're wondering why I went she, there's a reason for it. Well, she's not really tough. She might prove me wrong, but she's not tough for now. As this guy almost beat Jack. He's probably stronger than his prime, but put him in a fight with Jack. Not eliminate here though, don't worry. Because Jack did beat him in the end. Again, political power will not be included. So, Ian, easily the most politically powerful figure in the world that we've seen thus far. But physically speaking, we have not seen anything from, I'm assuming him, maybe her. I don't know. We don't know anything about me. I don't know who that is. I cannot remember that person. I'm not sure we don't have the soul for, but unknown. Don't know. It does have mythical Zoan, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he's strong enough to be A tier yet. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Like, she was one shot pacifist as well, people like Marco or Kuma, maybe him, are stronger than her. She's still pretty strong. Probably the strongest one we've seen post times, pre times is what I meant to say. And we're probably going to see even more impressive feats from her sometime soon. I'm not going to spoil why. We have no clue. She did take down a Sea King that Zoro couldn't cut. And that we don't know. Yep. Yep. Still, in my opinion, the weakest of the monster trio, but that's just goes to show about the monster trio. Yeah. Yep. Let's see. Due to his better showings at Impel down, we can put him at B tier. Oh, yeah. Uh, this is another case of raw power versus durability. I guess I'm wrong, but yeah, she's actually pretty strong. I think people underestimate people like Nami and Usopp. Before pre-time skip, I kind of get it, but before Nami gets the contact, I get it. Yeah, yeah, we've seen Bug in pre-time skip era. I'm sorry, in post-time skip era, it's way too early for me. In post-time skip era, but we haven't really seen him actually fight. So yeah, Chainsaw is still just as weak as the original was. In the post-time skip era, I haven't seen him fight. I think I should put him on unknown, but that clash with Whitebeard. Just gonna put him right there. If we see a few more feeds of him, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say he'll be here. But yeah, not too strong. Pika, probably the strongest Don Quixote family besides Doflamingo stuff. You know why? Because they take someone as strong as Zoro to take him down. I put him. He's the weakest person there. So I put him in. In the manga, we saw something of him, but like not really enough to really show how powerful he is. What do you? Oh, don't know. Don't know. Most underutilized character in Dressrosa. Put him here because he really dominated the Coliseum. Personally, I do think he's stronger than Luffy. Even by the time, I do think he's the strongest of the brothers. But again, I'm not putting these guys in order, so yeah. We're going to put the top 10 in order when we're done. So luckily, we are almost done. I don't know who that is. Cannot tell. Cannot remember. Senior pink. It's not that strong. Gilfoot's pretty strong, but she's pretty weak herself. Don't know. Oh, it's those two. Uh, I don't think we saw a full extent of their power. Plus, I'm just getting kind of lazy. We don't know. Actually, I'm going to put them higher. Put them in C tier. Okay, so that I believe is it. Yep, that's it. Let's see how many do we have in the top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who are the strongest here? 8, 9, 10. And now to rank them. The 10th place we've got. Well, Blackbeard. Like, wow. Some people are probably asking why. Uh, it's because, well, he's got powerful devil fruit powers. You also need to be a powerful, strong person, which he might be, but like, I don't know. As far as like durability and speed and fighting skill go, he's more durable than people think he is, because well, he has less of a pain tolerance than he did before he ate the fruit. He kind of gets back up like nothing happened just a few minutes later. So yeah, and he doesn't seem to really be able to control devil fruits fully yet. Well, he's pretty good with the dark fruit, but to be honest, I don't think that fruit's as strong as most people think it is. But anyway, put Silver Rayleigh there. Put Kizuru there. Kiji for Kizuru. And let's see. So I'm going to put Goku right there. So we haven't really had any good showings from him. Make sure he one-shotted the Blackbeard Pirates, but again, I don't think they're as strong as most people think they are. So yeah, he's definitely strong. Definitely deserves to be here, but like, we need to see more of him. And I'm gonna put. I might be overestimating him because he is one of my favorite characters, but like, yeah. And let's see. So Kazuki, put right here. Right here. Who is the strongest? Durability. As far as physical strength goes, they're probably equal, with maybe Kaido being a little bit physically stronger. Um, Durability definitely goes to Kaido. Like, it took so much to put Whitebeard down, but he still said that Whitebeard made death look easy. So what it comes down to is destructive power. And that's definitely Whitebeard. Right, you have to do that. So yeah, there's my ranking. Yes, I know Blackbeard has Whitebeard Stealth Rope, but he's also nowhere near as physically strong. He's not as skilled with it. It's like there's more strength than just pure raw power. There's also speed that's involved. There's also durability. There's strategy. Well, okay, well, he's probably the most strategic character we've seen in One Piece. He can actually be pretty impulsive. Yeah, so yeah. A lot of people put him way higher. I'm just not going to. So yeah, there's my list. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, see you later.